again. We are at 6 a.m. Eastern. So we come back to the charts at New York Open. It's a Wednesday. Let's check the news here. The news is, we got some USD news here coming soon. So looking at the daily, looks like the daily is rejecting from a support at 144.899, right? So this is the most recent support on the daily, and the most recent resistance on the daily is going to be somewhere over here, right? Or maybe you can have it somewhere over here, right? So now if this is most recent resistance with these two candles, this is the most recent support with these two candles. So when you measure your range is like 60 pips, you know? This is a 60 pip range. So when you, this is a 4 hour. Okay, this is the daily right here. My bad. That's a 4 hour. Fuck, I'm stupid. Okay. So this is a 4 hour, right? All right. So this is a 60 pip range on the 4 hour. Okay. So now when we go to the 1 hour time frame, we see that the 1 hour also rejected from over here, right? And now the 1 hour candles are entering in all this consolidation garbage here, right? So when you look at it closely, we had this bearish candle that came down, and it came down from this area here, right? And then you have some more resistance here. So maybe this is an area where price come up to, and price might come up here and say, oh, well, you know, I don't like this area, so might want to reject it because the higher time frames are bearish. If you look on the daily time frame, the daily is really, really bearish, right? So there's a high chance daily can continue moving down because the previous daily candle also closed bearish. Okay, so we're going to let it play, and we're going to see what happens. We're going to draw our most recent resistance up over here, right over here, and we're going to see how price reacts to it. Essentially, price did create a low. If price created a low, what we learned was that there's a higher chance that price might retest that low. So we're going to see what happens here. Let's go to the 30-minute time frame. Let's clone these boxes on all time frames. Clone them to the 30-minute time frame. We have them here. Perfect. So we're now looking at the 30-minute time frame. So now the idea is that we want a candle to finish bearish so we can take a sell down to retest that low. That is the idea. Rodolfo is my biggest hater on Instagram. He comments on my posts. He comments on my stories. I love Rodolfo, man. Rodolfo's awesome. All right. This candle's about to close very soon. We're going to wait to see how it closes. All right. The 30-minute candle has closed bearish. Now, when we look on the 15-minute time frame, you have to see now the 15-minute. Now, someone can turn around and say, oh, yeah, you know what we learned was that this 30-minute candle has closed bearish. So this means that the next candle should go bearish as well. But the problem is that on the 15-minute, we're still holding this little issue here. So for the 30-minute candle to go bearish, it needs to break below the low because this is not a very strong bearish candle. You know, it's a very weak bearish candle. So I'm willing not to, you know, I'm not gonna probably execute on that bearish candle. Probably gonna wait because it's a weak bearish candle. Looks like it's continuing up here. If this candle closes bullish, might have to change my bias, but we'll have to wait and see what happens. Okay, it's going bearish. 15-minute candle is closing. Close bearish. Yeah, just waiting. Oh wow, look at that drop. It's dropping and going up. Should have been a good trade here. What, like 10, 11, 12 pips? It's not too bad. Okay, 30-minute candle has closed bearish over here now. 1 hour candle has also closed bearish. This is a good opportunity to take a sell with a 13 pip stop. Let's do this. Take a sell. Now the idea would be that this should continue moving down to at least this wick over here around 144.990, which is going to be around like, you know, 10, 11 pips. All right, perfect. So it's kind of moving down. Let's go to the trades.